What up, guys? Never thought I'd have to make this video. Sorry, I'm kind of eating. No, I can't. Smashed cauliflower and roast beef. But I gotta make this video because I got fucked over on Friday. You know that server I was co-owner in? I'm no longer in it. Because my dear old friend, the server owner, had went off the deep end. And now that my bird friend has enlightened me to something I didn't even think about, it came to my attention that he actually abused his power to do this. Where to start? He has his friend, Ember Prime. He's the type that gets offended at everything and acts like a victim all the time and deflects. He deflects constantly. Every interaction with him has been deflecting everything onto me, acting like he's not part of it. In fact, one of the first arguments, it was over Microsoft. I'm sure I mentioned this a million times. I've been victimized by Microsoft and stolen from. They just don't care. They're just terrible. They stole a lot of money from me. And generally have that air of not giving a shit about their customers. He basically left the server because of that. And he acted like the entire thing was my fault. And I'm just thinking, you motherfucker. You started that. When Raiden told us to stop, I stopped. I shut up. You kept going. So no, you're the fault of all this, not me. Like when you first joined the server. Sorry, oops. That's weird. I know I said I'd never mention his name on here again, but because honestly I thought it was it after. I was pissed. I'm now over it. What happened? And Drew and I are now, I guess, friends again for the time being. I don't know how long that's gonna last. Something stuck in my tooth, sorry. Because I texted him yesterday. He never removed me from PlayStation. Weirdly enough. Dude, I told him Raiden and I are no longer friends. He's like, why? So here's why. Ember and I got into another fight. Sort of. No, not another fight. We tried to make up. No, we were playing an Ocarina of Time thing in VR chat. I don't remember how the fight started, but I started to avoid him after that. And Raiden convinced me to try to make up with him. I thought, okay, we'll try. Not sure how well it went, since he still tried to act the victim the entire thing. Do you remember saying, I don't know why you think I can help this? Like, because you can help it! You're literally doing this on purpose and acting like it's your whole personality. You can help it! He basically claims that everything I went through, he went through too. Which I find it very hard to believe. Since I've seen his true self. Since every time me or Jurun have opened our mouths in the server before, in a VC, he yelled at us. I don't even know what I said. Like, if he's been through everything he claims, then he should have tougher skin. But no, he has to act like everybody's out to get him, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know them. But I hate the fact that he always gives me attitude every time. So then, sometime later, because he was never consistent, we're all in the, if you play VR chat, Prismatic's Avatar world. We were all in a different world before, but it started to not work. Like, the search thing would always break, and we'd have to rejoin and all that. It wasn't a bad world. I liked it for what it was, but it just kept breaking. So we're in a different world. So far, no breaks. Ember joined. I thought, okay, whatever. We were fine, having fun. Raiden eventually left because his headset was dying. Ember turns to me and says, "Isn't it satisfying to ban people?" He knows damn well how I feel about it. Because Raiden had asked me before if I wanted Ember as a mod, and after seeing how Ember acts, I thought no. Because it feels like somebody's gonna say something randomly and benign and not at all offensive, but Ember's gonna take offense to it and ban them. For no reason. I know because of this response, I thought... I said to him, this is why I don't want you as mod. Because the whole time, he was talking about having to ban people, but never said what they did. Like, he said harassing, but because it's him, that doesn't mean shit. Because what is harassing to him? You could be say hi, he would get offended. I'm not kidding. So he lied to Raiden. He told him that I insulted his group. I did no such thing. I never said a word about his group. And Raiden even agreed at that point in time that Ember lied. So why the hell would I insult his group? I said no such thing. I said no such thing. Weird. Then sometime later, well, before that whole thing, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the game Would You Rather. It gets rather raunchy. Not to the extent of Cards Against Humanity, but still up there. I didn't mind Ember playing. But there is a, what is it? Disclaimer when you first join. Telling you it's not for everyone and it can be offensive. Ray's like, don't offend Ember, don't do anything offensive. Essentially, can't play the game then because there's no way to avoid it. We didn't write the cards. The cards were already pre-written by other people. And as you guessed it, most of them are offensive. I'm not gonna keep passing my turn just because some pissant can't. Some pissant is offended at everything and everyone. So he basically, alright, I'll take care of the problem. He walked over and sat in the corner. Yes, and then after that, when he lied to Raiden, because Raiden approached me about it. I'm like, I didn't do that. What? Raiden seems to think that he's only stating his opinion on it. He's not. Because multiple times Ember has told me he likes banning people, that he gets pleasure from it. So, another friend of mine, Raiden and I were in the Prismatic Avatar world several days ago, I think it was. I don't know, maybe it was a week, I don't remember. But suddenly, Raiden goes, behave, Raiden, Ember's coming. I'm like, okay. I had no intention of doing anything to Ember. In fact, my mind was focused on looking at avatars and showing them to my friend. That's it. So Ember joins. I hear him say something as soon as he sees me, and then he blocks me. Raiden convinced him not to. Raiden then proceeds to bring up what happened before, which he even admitted was a mistake to do so. But Raiden did. I turn to Ember and I go, why did you lie to Raiden? I never said anything about your app group. He starts stammering. He couldn't answer. He starts bringing up other lies. I don't exactly remember what he said, but it was bullshit anyway. So he simply said, if you're just gonna lie to my face and Raiden's face, I'm done talking to you. I turned around and went to go back to my friend. Attitude. He gives me attitude, so I turned around and said, you know what? I'm done with you. I'm done. Get blocked. Raiden got mad at that. He didn't want that. I'm sorry. Control your fucking friend. Control your pissant of a friend. Your wimpy piece of shit, power abusing friend. Or better yet, stop being friends with him because he's a piece of shit. My friend even takes my side on this because he heard everything and he knows how Ember is. Just from that conversation. So later, Raiden, Midnight, and I are in the same world on Friday, Valentine's Day. I noticed that one of our friends, Ghost the Proto, was at his status said he was fucked over, and he was mad. I thought, oh. I told Raiden that he said he knew, and he was trying to get ghosted. I thought, okay, whatever. Ghost comes in, he's in a rage, says he's destroyed several things, left to go cool off. When he came back, he was no more cooled off than when he first joined. I was giving him his space, whatever. I wasn't gonna bother him at all. I was looking through avatars. Started looking through Plague Doctors, because I couldn't remember it was SCP-049. And this is where shit hit the fan. The one I clicked on had a syringe in the toggles. I turned around, and said, "Oh, Midnight," because I was gonna fuck with him. Just screwing around as though I was just gonna mess with him with it. Ghost suddenly flips out on me, starts threatening me, yelling at me, the whole shebang. Raiden starts yelling at me. Ghost turns into one of his tank avatars and starts threatening me with the tank. They're both yelling at me. I start yelling back. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what the fuck I did. I was just trying to have some fun with my friend. I started getting yelled at and threatened. Shit starts to calm down. I'm told that he has a fear of needles. I didn't know. I don't care if he's not in a good mood. That doesn't give him the right to fucking yell and threaten me. Just because I was holding a VR needle. Fake. I don't like needles either. I don't have a fear of them. I don't like them. I have to get my blood drawn. I fucking hate it every time. Now, when someone posted that close-up picture of a spider in the server, I didn't flip out on anyone. Because my fear of spiders is no longer as strong as it used to be. It's basically, it's mild. I realize I'm not fully over it, but it no longer bothers me nearly as much as it used to. Spiders are fine, so whatever. But one of the other server members does have a fear of spiders, so I was trying to take care of that. But yeah, once things seemed to have chilled out, Ghost started giving me attitude about it, angrily. And because this isn't the first time that he's yelled at me randomly, out of the blue, promise you on that, I wouldn't. If I did something, I don't know what it was, but I really didn't do anything. He just randomly yells. He has anger management issues, and that needs to be taken care of, especially since he said he destroyed several things. Like, what the fuck? This is a problem. But he's giving me attitude. I was thinking at that point in time, alright, I'm done with this. We never get along. This is just gonna end up in a major conflict down the line. And I don't want it. So I'm gonna take care of it now. Because I'm done with this. I blocked him. Raiden took offense to this. Eventually he left the world. And Midnight goes, "Oh, I didn't know you left the server." I didn't! What? Yeah, it says right here you left the server. I didn't leave. What? Raiden had blocked me everywhere. He removed me from Meta Horizons. He removed me from VR Chat. He removed me from PlayStation. He removed me from Discord. He booted me from the server. Which I'm feeling like was just an excuse. Because he had been talking about making a server with him and Ember. It's also very revealing. Because Ember made the ban log for me. Not Raiden. And Ember lied through his fucking teeth about it. I did not harass anybody. I did not abuse my power. I've never done that in my life. I may have skirted the line with Droon, but I was doing it for the server, not myself. Suppose I'm more harm than good, is there? No, I've done nothing but help the server. Eddie acts like me blocking him was a major offense. No, I blocked you because you're a pissant, and I'm tired of your shit. That block goes for the same reason. I'm tired of being yelled at by him. Am I not allowed to block people I don't like? Raiden has the gall to say that I went too far. No. He sat there and let me be yelled at. And took outside. I didn't know what was going on. Don't fucking yell at me. Fuck you. If you had calmly told me, then I would have changed my skin. But because I was being yelled at two people, I couldn't hear what either one was saying because they were yelling over each other. And the way freaking Raiden makes excuses like, oh, he wasn't listening at all. I couldn't listen because I couldn't hear what either of you were saying. I still feel like it was planned. Like he saw an opportunity to get rid of me so he could have Ember. And he took it. Problem is, he got backlash. The friend that I said I was with when I blocked Ember tried to defend me. Raiden deleted his post, so he left. He's in my server now. I told several people, at least, 6, 7 people. They're all in my server now. Most of them have left Raiden because Raiden apparently has been mistreating them too. But the reason why Raiden has abused his power with this is because one of the rules is not to bring outside conflict into the server. Which my bird friend had pointed out to me was a rule I completely forgot about. But I was never going to let an outside instance affect what happens on the server anyway. Like, people have been talking to Raiden trying to get an explanation, but Raiden's been giving them excuses. Which is funny to me. Because you don't have to type a lie like this. What Raiden's doing right now is so unlike him. I don't understand what's going on. Excuse me. Raiden acts like I ruined his night. I'm sorry. I didn't want any of that conflict. How was I supposed to know when I turned around with that needle out that everything was gonna explode? It's funny because at first I thought Ghost was just messing around. He's like, get that away from him. Like, it's not for you, it's for Midnight. Which I figured, oh, he'd back off that. But no, he started getting louder and more violent. No, but I'm the bad guy here. No, I'm innocent in all this. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Oh, good, I can do this. I can. No, fuck. Fuck the fun. I swear. Here. Yeah, basically Ember's like, I am the new co-owner of the server, and I will not abuse my power. You're a liar. I never abused my power. I never harassed anyone. Blocking someone is not harassment. Blocking someone is avoiding conflict because that someone is being a righteous asshole. Not righteous, a right asshole. Like, for fuck's sake. Also, I believe later that Friday night, it was either Friday or Saturday. Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Or it might have been Sunday. One of the two. I don't remember which. Because I did tell someone I was going to try to get people into my server and tell them exactly what happened. Funny, everybody believes me because they know I would never do anything like Ember claimed. Because they've known me for about 3 years now. Sure, it was a bit of a rocky start, but I've never hurt anybody. Like, fuck. Why am I getting all this flack because someone's a fucking wimpy pissant? I don't like people like that. It's an excuse. The shit I've been through, having attempted to kill myself twice. I have thick skin. I don't act like a victim. In fact, I never use that to get my way. In fact, I only mainly use it to, what is it? To sympathize or empathize with someone. Because I've been there. I know what it's like. I don't let it define me. Ember's whole personality is, I'm a victim who feel bad for me, oh, they're offending me, fuck you. Oh, yeah, sorry, I went on a tangent there. I was talking to one of my other friends, who was the friend of Raiden's. I think he also left Raiden's server to join mine. He introduced me to one of Ember's friends who had to deal with Ember's shit and knows how bad Ember is. He was not surprised at all when I told him what happened. Because he knows Ember's like this. He even told me I would make a good mon. But he'd probably have to boot out Ember before he invited me. I don't mind. It's not like I have to help someone else run a server anymore. Suppose I'm running my own now. I'm supposed to be sprucing that up today. I don't know, I'm lazy. I'll get to it at some point. because it was dead for years. So I didn't bother doing anything with it because I was in another server altogether, helping him with that one night. But I suppose Raiden wants to take the 3 years of friendship and throw it down the toilet just because of his wimpy, pissant, piece of shit, power abusing douchebag of a friend. Here's the thing. You always want to have somebody to keep you in check. I was doing that to Raiden. Because Raiden wouldn't normally break the rules like this. But apparently he did. He took outside interaction, brought it into the server, and wrongly banned me for it. Just because I was trying to avoid conflict. Before I knew he invited Ember, I was trying to plead my case, trying to get people to convince him. But when I learned that what Ember was doing, I said, nope, I'm not going back to that server, not as long as that pissant's in charge. As far as I'm concerned, Raiden burned his bridges with me. And a lot of people, because apparently he was treating them terribly too. Nobody's happy that I got banned over this. Because they all know better. They all know I'm not like that. They don't believe Ember. Not everyone left. But it's no surprise to me that they started replacing the people who left with Ember's friends. Not sure what caused Raiden to do this. All this trust he had for me, and because I chose to avoid conflict, because he acts like I wasn't ever going to stop. I didn't know what was going on. If I knew what was going on, it would have stopped. But Raiden doesn't even want to talk to me to get this cleared up. Because it's totally a misunderstanding on his end. And the fact that he lets this slander go through when he knows damn well I'm not like this. What a fucking pissant. Or, not pissant, piece of shit. He's had my back through thick and thin, but now, because I want to avoid conflict, he looks the other way. Figures! History would repeat itself. Because this happened with the bird friend. Now it happens to me. It seems everyone who has that co-owner slash head admin status eventually gets the boot from Raiden, because I'm starting to see that Raiden was the corrupt one, not the bird. Fuck. So yeah, I guess I have my own server to worry about now. Although I'll still look at that, my own server from time to time now. fuck? I'm actually pretty mad about this. It does hurt, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna let it get to me. Apparently, Raiden never accepted that I didn't want Ember in the server. All these false fronts, like, what the fuck? You think you know a guy? I'm starting to think he avoided that birthday party of the bird friend's friend on purpose. Though it was rather suspicious that he was supposed to go to a birthday party that day, but then suddenly, oh no, he's in trouble, he can't play. But like a day later, he was able to play again, like, Well, anyway, I think that's all I have to say. I don't know why people treat me like this. What Ghost did to me was inexcusable, but rather than see that, Raiden chose to yell at me instead. He even admitted that Ghost shouldn't have done that. But he still took it out on me. I'm just glad people see that I'm not the villain here and that they're all pissed at Raiden over this. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but the one friend tried to, what's the word, defend me in Raiden's server. Because it was an unfair and unwarranted ban. Raiden deleted it. So he left. When you hang out with someone for a while and get to know them, you know when someone's lying about them. But sometimes, just sometimes, you find out it's correct. Oh, one other thing. The friend of Ember's said that Ember is autistic. I am too. But Ember seems to use that as an excuse. I don't. And far be it from me to judge anybody's beliefs. But he comes off as schizophrenic because he always talks about this spiritual dragon that he can see and contact and hear. And he's roped Raiden into it. Which I always hated it when they would bring it up, but I don't care. You sound I never said it to their face, but I always thought it. I don't care, you sound schizophrenic. Probably should get help on that, because this is not normal. Look, I know I'm a furry. I've written many, many, many stories. I've made a whole bunch of characters. I may pretend to be non-human from time to time, but I don't ever believe that I'm truly non-human. Would I like to be non-human? Sure. But I know I'm human. I'm just playing pretend. I once said that the bird was surrounding himself with toxic people. I don't think I believe that anymore. I think it was Raiden the entire time that was surrounding himself with toxic people. I think I got it all off my chest. That's 40 minutes. Shit. Almost as long as a Let's Play. I feel like there could be more to say, but I don't remember. And for the record, what's the word? I forget the word. I had no intention of doing anything to Ember when he joined that time when I blocked him. I wasn't even going to acknowledge him. Or, I was going to say hi, and that's it. I would have left him and Raiden to it. Because there's another time I've just now remembered. We were playing this, well, they were playing this tower defense. I was watching. I don't like tower defense games. We're all getting along and fine in Indy. I don't know what the fuck happened. In fact, I wouldn't have said anything to Ember had he not continually brought up how much he loves to abuse his power. At least that's how he made it sound. I just noticed I'm like Evangelion. Fuck. Evangelion. When I do that. Anyway. No, it's the way he kept talking. Very slim chance that he might have been talking about his opinion on it. But his tone, demeanor, and attitude about it screams otherwise. Because he acted so smug. He acts so smug whenever he talks about it. And now the truth comes out with that goddamn log report of my ban. Because nobody believes it. Well, we get shit that I got fucked over like this, especially on a Valentine's Day. I don't know. I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm still waiting on someone to get back to me about it. Because they told me they talked to Raiden and they're like close to him. I think Raiden's their VR son or something. I never understood any of that. But whatever, I don't care. It doesn't harm anything, so it's whatever. The thing is, I just can't understand why Raiden would do any of this. Over such a small incident that I was trying to avoid. It's like he didn't even bother trying to figure out what the hell happened. He literally acted out of anger, and that's why all this happened. He didn't try to do anything. He didn't calm down or anything and think it over. Like, fuck. Oh well. Well, anyway, that's it for now. Wow, the whole 45 minutes, fuck. It's a long update video. Anyway, that's all for now. I believe tomorrow's an upload day. Yeah, tomorrow's an upload day. You'll get the first parts of Tomb Raider Underworld. Not Underworld. 4 Lost Revelations, which I can't wait to get back to. It's been fun. I've been playing 5 and I've been back and forth with 5 and Angel of Darkness. I've been doing fine with 5. Angel of Darkness, though. A little iffy. The controls feel slightly better. What? They feel slightly better. That's why I'm playing it now, trying to get used to it. Because I knew the controls are going to be slightly different. But so far, I'm happy with the changes and the content that's been added. Actually starting to feel complete. Not happy that they kept the grip meter, but whatever. I don't think that ever should have been something that was added. Because it was never capped. It was never... You never saw it after that game. But anyway... I don't know. But anyway, just... It seems to be going smoothly so far. I'm enjoying myself, if anything. It's pretty good. Oh, I said already, that's pretty good. It's fun. Glad to have the 6 games there now. I wonder if they're gonna do Legends, Anniversary, and Underworld. Be insane if they did. I'll certainly do them if they did. Even though I already did Underworld, or Legends, but I guess I can do it again. Just for the difference. The difference. Anyway, now it's truly... it's done. I'm in the video now. So whatever. John Blaze says I'm out. Thanks for listening.